Hey, what is shaking, homies? So today I got another giant 3D printer up for an unboxing and review. This is the Artillery Sidewinder X1, and this 3D printer looks really cool. It's got features that I've never seen on any other printer. First off, it's got LED lights that shine down on your print, so that's pretty freaking awesome. And also, the heated bed is AC powered and insulated, same as like on the TiVo Tornado. But out of all the like 25 3D printers I've reviewed, there's maybe only been 2, so I really like it when they have that feature. You can get up and printing super fast. But the coolest thing is it uses ribbon cables for all the wire management, and like the wire management just looks like perfect. Like this looks like a professional machine. It doesn't look like a 3D printer you'd have at your home. This looks more like a 3D printer you'd see in like a legit factory or something. So super excited to check this out. This was sent to me courtesy of Artillery 3D themselves. So I'll put the links down below for their social medias and everything, and I'll put multiple different ways you can buy this. So wherever you want to purchase it from, you can figure that out. So let's enough talking. Let's get into opening this baby up. So very cool box. I like how it's all branded with the Artillery. I got a little picking slip there. All right. The box is labeled fragile and everything, so that's nice. So hopefully, when people, the FedEx or UPS or whoever actually takes care of it, because you never know who's taking care of your stuff before you get it. Okay, and it looks, right off the bat, I can tell you they could have dropped this thing off the truck and it would be fine, because it's all packaged in foam, but then it's also like, what? Look at this. It's got like these cardboard corners and everything to keep it good. I'm actually going to cut it out of the box. I think those will be easier in the long run. Okay, we're just going to take that down. Alright, the first thing we get is a little read me first. Okay, so it says first, so let's read this. Okay, so wait, let me make sure I'm in camera. Hazards and warnings, electric shock hazard, burn hazard, fire hazard. Yeah, whatever. We don't need that garbage. So yeah, make sure you read that. We get an installation manual. It looks very similar to like a CR10, how you put it together, like a couple screws. Bada bing, bada boom. To make sure all the belts are tight and everything, and it should be good. Okay, so we got this here. Cut this box the rest of the way. Just for good luck. Alright. Okay, so we got this all out here. So let's do one of these. Okay, so here's the gantry. And they zip tied everything down so it doesn't move. Here is like the ribbon cable I was talking about. So everything's connected with these ribbon cables that are very thick. There's probably actually a couple of wires in there. They might have like double layered them or something, because it feels pretty thick for a ribbon cable. They're pretty heavy duty. Sorry, my phone's going off. Let me silence the phone. Alright, then in here, you got the rest of it, the bed. Oh my god. Does not want to come out of this. So it's very, very well packaged. It also has that new 3D printer smell. Oh my god. Okay, so we got that. Bada bing, bada boom. The bed looks nice. It's got eccentric nuts on one side so you can adjust this. You want to make sure everything's nice and tight. We'll go through that. Very nice looking right off the bat. So I just got to see where my little bag with SD card is and stuff. And we should. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we got the spool holder. This does have a filament sensor. And this is also a direct drive, like Titan style extruder. So really cool because you could print any like your flexible filaments and stuff with this. So I'm gonna have to order some flexible filament because I don't have any right now, and because I definitely want to test that out as well. But nice glass bed. Definitely I gotta tighten that down a little, but everything looks really nice so far. So let me finish unboxing this and we'll get into building it. Let me see what else we got in here. Okay, so we get this little Artillery 3D pouch with a zipper. Okay, and in here we got extra rollers for roller wheels for on here or on the gantry. A whole bunch of extra ones. Then we get Allen wrenches and a wrench to adjust our eccentric nuts to tighten everything down if we need to. These are what's actually the only screws we need are these 4, and they give you 1 extra in case you drop one or something. Looks like I got an extra, not sure what I have. We got an extra part of a, is this a ribbon cable? No, it's just some tape. And then, I'm not sure what this is for. Oh, this is the, okay, RGB. This is for the LED light, okay? So maybe that's like if your LED light goes bad, there's an extra one, I don't know, or if I have to install that, I'll find out in a minute. Then we also have a USB. Is this a card reader or is this just USB? Okay, yeah, so you can actually plug in, God, my phone is going crazy. Okay, so you can also plug in a USB stick or SD card. There's an SD card in here as well. I don't see one right now, but there might be one in here somewhere because there's also a slot for an SD card. So it's pretty cool. It looks like they give you multiple options. It's a 1 GB thumb drive. So let me, oh, and here's our US power cord. Okay, so yeah, let me clean off this table a little, then we can put this baby together. Okay guys, so here is the installation manual. It's extremely easy, so I'm going to time lapse me putting this together, but it should really take no time at all. Some things that I'm seeing already on it that I really like are just how solid everything looks. There's 0 exposed wires. Everything is made out of solid metal basically. It uses inductive sensor limit switches. Yeah, everything looks super nice. So I'm going to time lapse me putting it together, and then I'm also going to adjust, make sure all the rails and belts are tight. But yeah, then yeah, so I'm just gonna time lapse that whole process. It looks like there's only 4 screws to put the whole thing together. It's literally just that you screw in the bottom right there, bada bing, bada boom, and then you put the spool holder on. The spool holder also has a filament runout sensor on it, so super cool. Looks like this is gonna be a great printer, and it just looks sick too. The blue and black. I mean, it's very sleek, very awesome looking design. Okay guys, it is all built. It only took me like 15 minutes, and yeah, really cool. So here's the filament runout sensor, and then you can adjust the width of this so it will fit any spool, whatever type of filament you got. Here is the direct drive extruder. So really cool. The fan setup actually looks really nice right off the bat. It doesn't look like I'm gonna have to do any fan upgrades or anything like that. The way that these fold over themselves is actually like beautiful. There's no real exposed wires. The only wires are right here, and they got cable covers on them and everything. The belts feel fairly tight, so I didn't need to adjust any of those. Also, the eccentric nuts, I tweaked them a little, but they were pretty good. The things I like the most is on the doubles. It's dual Z-axis, so there's like, but then they also have a belt and 2 couplings to keep them synchronized like perfectly. Really cool, just very robust printer. These infrared limit switches too are awesome. So let's fire it up. First time here, so here I'm gonna show you guys. And there's a switch on the back here. So what do we got here? Cool. Alright, so we can make sure everything works here. So let's start off, let's go to tools. Here's all our menus. So if we want to heat anything, we got our extrude if we're going to move and access, home, level, change filament more. Oh, this is the lights. Oh, look at that. Okay, so check this out. I could make it white, so red, green. Oh, cool. Or black light. Is that what? You can do black light? It's too light here to see it. But here's all the options. So really, really cool. The blue is sick. I like them all. Let's leave the green on. Luke Skywalker, baby. Freaking awesome. Actually, the blue actually matches the rest of the printer. This is too fun to play with. Let's just leave it white for now. No, green. Going back. No, red. This is sick. Okay, that's the only printer I have that has this, so this is really exciting to me. Okay, let's home all the accesses. Make sure I installed everything correctly. Home. Let's just home all. Oh. Okay, 1 down. 2 down. 3 down. Okay, I did it right. Okay, so very easy to set up. You can print from SD card or the thumb drive they give you. They did not provide that, so it only has that. So like, let's see what's on this card. So let's go here to print. Cube. Okay. Boom. Most of the cards lighting up now. And yeah. Oh, duh. I never did put any filament in. I'm an idiot. So yeah, filament sensor is working. Cool. Okay, so yeah, let me grab some filament. Obviously, shut up. Okay, so it does that until you hit stop print. So yeah, so let me go grab some filament. Obviously, actually, I do not think this came with any filament. Now that I'm noticing that, unless I missed it in the box. But yeah, I don't think it did. But that's okay. I got some. But that's kind of lame. They should have. I wish they'd include some, at least a little roll of filament. But know that you got to buy filament. You probably should buy some anyways. You get any printer, but nonetheless, it doesn't come with none. Alright, first thing I sliced myself was this little articulated octopus I got off Thingiverse, and it came out absolutely beautiful. I printed it at 60 millimeters a second, 0.2 millimeter layer height, sliced in Cura. I used a retraction of 50 millimeters a second and a distance of 4.7. Seemed to find a pretty sweet spot there. I'm not getting any stringing, and overall very, very impressed. This was with Tynase PLA, printed also at 200 degrees. So yeah, let's do another couple PLA models and then we'll try out some other filaments. But let's load it up with another file and do some more PLA. Okay guys, so far I've had great success with PLA. Here was what the test model was that comes on the card. And I had a little bit of layer lines. I don't know if you guys can see this. Not terrible, but you can definitely see it when you see it at the right angle. And to fix that, all I had to do was this coupling, the part where the screw is, was not on the flat part of the motor. So I just fixed that, and then it started printing fine after that. I thought it was all sort of setting problems and stuff, but it was really just that. So that took me a couple minutes to fix. But after that, these prints have turned out awesome. Here's that Donald Trump cat. I'll put the Thingiverse user on the screen. Here's this cool articulated octopus. Really, really cool. Printed great. I got this vase, which turned out really, really nice. And this balisong, which actually, you know, obviously it's not amazing or anything. Whoop, whoop. But it actually still works. You know, you can look at that. Also put the Thingiverse user for this one on the screen. It just screwed together with some M3 screws and bolts. Everything else was totally printed. No other parts you needed besides the screws. So really cool. So yeah, so far I've had absolutely amazing success with the PLA. So next is to try some ABS. So I'm going to put this Zyro ABS. It's kind of beat up, the sticker on there, but you can read there, right here, ABS. So we're going to try to print something with that. And then I ordered some TPU, so hopefully it's here tomorrow or something, so I can test out some flexibles on here as well. But because the bed, as you can see all the insulation there, the bed is nice and insulated, and it's AC powered, it should be able to handle the high temp material, no problem. And the Volcano hot end can get plenty hot. So I'm going to run that at like 250 and try to get the bed up to 100. And yeah, maybe I'll print another benchy or something, just something little, just to test out the ABS. And yeah, because I'm filming this in my kitchen and the ABS kind of stinks, so I don't want to do anything huge. It's going to stink up my house. But yeah, let me figure something out on Cura. We'll load it up and we'll time lapse the ABS. Okay guys, so not only did I print one benchy, but I printed two benchies. So you can see, looks actually, well, come on, really nice. And yeah, everything turned out pretty good. I had to print two because the camera failed, so I had to refilm the time lapse. So at least now I know it's consistent and it can print ABS actually quite well. The room I had it in, it's about 70 degrees in here, so when printing ABS, especially when there's no enclosure, you're going to need the room to be at least 70 degrees, otherwise you're going to have issues with it cracking or warping. So know that going into it, but yeah, it can handle the high temp materials. The bed heated up no problem, super fast, even for the, I put the bed at 110 degrees and I put the nozzle at 250 and it did it no problem. So very impressed with the solid state relay for the heated bed. You know, and all the power supply and everything is handling everything really, really well. So great things there. So lastly is to try some flexible filaments on here. So I got some TPU, should be in the, it's supposed to come in the mail today. So as soon as I get it, I'm going to load it up and let's test out something in TPU. Okay guys, so the Artillery Sidewinder X1, I am extremely impressed with this. One, because it can print all the different type of materials, but two, how well it prints them. This balisong, like it was just printed with PLA and I printed it really fast at 0.2 millimeter layer height. And it actually works, you know, really well. You can actually do tricks with it, believe it or not, and the accuracy is just really nice. On this octopus, you can really see an example of that. All these limbs all move freely. There was no over extrusion, nothing getting them stuck together, no stringing. Overall, I was just blown away. being such a large printer, I didn't think it'd be able to print the ABS as good as it did. The room I had it in was on the warmer side, which is what you're going to want to do if you're printing ABS without an enclosure anyways. But know that the bed gets plenty hot enough, it's insulated, it gets hot very fast. It's got the AC powered relay. Also, the extruder, I was running the ABS at 250, so 250 and either had, was at 100 or 110. And it was able to do it no problem. And I like how everything is enclosed in this box. Everything's safe, you don't have to worry about anything like that. Also too, having the USB and the SD is very nice, so you can, I prefer USB, but you have the option of doing either. The ribbon cable design makes this very sleek and very unique. The most unique thing on this whole printer though has to be the LED light that shines down on your print. That is just freaking amazing. Also too, that it's a volcano hot end. You can print quite faster on this printer than any of the other printers I have, at least anyways. The volcano hot end is good when you're printing a lot of filament through it hot too. So you're going to want to run this printer a little hotter than you would run most of your printers. And yeah, but I was literally absolutely blown away. If you get this, the company, it might say Artillery or it might say EVNOVO, EVNOVO. That's their new company. They're changing their name because apparently artillery is offensive in some countries. I don't know why. Sorry, just making sure this is printing okay. Yeah, I'm just printing another test print with some gray PLA this time. But yeah, it can handle everything. I also like how the filament sensor and the spool holder is all up here. It's all tucked away, and everything's really nice. For this price range, you're getting a very large printer with some very unique features. This is my only printer I have too that also has the Z-axes on a belt together, so they're totally synchronized. Overall, this printer is a 10 out of 10. I had one problem. My one ribbon cable shorted out. They give you a spare little one, but they don't give you a spare big one. I contacted the company. They sent me one the next day. No questions asked. They express shipped it. I got it in a couple days. I got it installed, and we were back to rolling with the video. So that's one thing is you're going to want to make sure you keep these ribbon cables clean when you put them in. There might have been a little bit of grease from my fingers or something that, I don't know what happened, but it burnt. It had like a combustion on it, and I don't know, I put the new one in and everything was working great. So amazing customer service. Also too, the Facebook group, they have a ton of members and they're very knowledgeable. For being such a new printer, this is a new company, this is the first printer they've came out with. Their Facebook group, I was really impressed with how knowledgeable the people were, and if you have any questions, everything can get troubleshot right there. You don't even need to contact a company unless it's for a part or something. So super cool. The LCD touchscreen works amazing. The filament runout sensor, the power on, the power resume off, power outage, all that works. Everything works great. Yeah, honestly, not really a bad thing I can say about this printer. For being under $500 and getting all these unique features and this giant printer, I think you cannot go wrong. I'll put the cheapest price possible down below. I'll put an Amazon link or an AliExpress link, so no matter where you are in the world, you can buy it from either. I have no affiliation with this company. They just reached out to me and asked if I wanted to check out their printer, and I'm really glad I did. And down the road, I would love to look at anything else they come out with. Yeah, my new favorite 3D printer. Not only does it print awesome, it looks awesome. It's got this freaking cool light. You can change the colors, and it's really quiet. It's not going to keep me up at night if I have it printing in the room next to me. So, overall, Artillery Sidewinder X1, 2 thumbs up. My new favorite printer, best printer I've checked out in 2019, and I'm looking forward to what else is going to come out in the future, because these printers just keep getting better and better. So, links down below. I'll also put all their social medias. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Artillery, for sending me this sick 3D printer. And until next time, I'll see you later.